Hey y'all, it's your girl Angel Sunshine. And I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. So I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the support to my channel. I truly appreciate it. Today I'm doing a love message. I know that's the only thing I go live and do. If you would like to see any healing messages, you can go on my TikTok page. There's plenty healing message up there. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, please do so. My name is Earth Angel Sunshine. You already know how I do when I go live. I like to talk about love. If you would like to ask a question, the donation is $1.11. My Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine, and my PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. Like I said, I only go live to talk about love because I know what it's like to be going through things and not having somebody you could trust to speak to or have somebody to trust that could give you good advice. A lot of people be jealous of people when they find people, that match them. People be jealous when you find love, It's really hard to be in love around people that never had somebody to love them. Or it's really hard to be happy around people that never really had happiness before. And those be the main people that be trying to break up what you doing or try to stop what you doing or stop where you going or stop you from being with who you know you should be with. So yeah, that's what I'm here to do. Give y'all good advice and, honest opinions when it comes down to your relationship. Not because I'm jealous or not because, I'm doing this because I know what it's like. So anyway, y'all, let's get into it. So first, we're going to get into what is it that your partner is feeling. And then we're going to get into what is it that your partner is not saying to you. And then we're going to get the overall energy of the relationship. Now, whatever you and your person is dealing with, collective, whether you a man or a woman, it don't matter. Sometimes people have a hard time expressing themselves. Most people didn't grow up with the ability to express themselves. Some people express themselves in other ways. Some people like to argue. You heard? Some people like to walk away. Some people like to ignore you. Everybody have their own way of coping with something that they dealing with. And some people may not be as open as you are, collective, or they may not be as open as you are to be like, this is how I feel, or this is how you make me feel. Sometimes people do stuff to you in other ways to express how they was feeling, And I'm going to be honest with y'all, that's immature. But like I said, everybody have their own ways of expressing themselves. I feel like you should be able to openly express, listen, baby, I don't like what you did. Or I don't like the way you handled this. Or, I don't like that you coming in at this time. I feel like as adults, or even period, when it comes down to relationships, people are supposed to be able to express themselves verbally. You shouldn't have to do all of that extra stuff or whatever. So collective, you could be with somebody who have a hard time expressing themselves. You may be somebody that like to express yourself. Maybe this person you with, they don't know how to express themselves as much as you. Maybe this could be a problem, becoming a problem in the relationship. But I'm here to help you guys out with that today. Take what resonates, leave what don't. You heard? If you would like to ask a question, it's $1.11. All right. What is it that the collective person is feeling right now, but they are currently not telling the collective? What is it that the collective person is feeling right now, but they're not currently telling the collective? So we have, I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. So collective, in the shadows we have, I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. So collective, what your person is feeling right now is that they not good enough for you. And most of the time, when people feel like they're not good enough for you, it causes them to start doing things to mess up the relationship. You may catch your person doing something and you like, why did you do that? I didn't do anything to you for you to do what you're doing to me. But collective, I'm here to let you know, don't let that mess with your self-esteem. This has everything to do with the person that you're dealing with. The person that you're currently dealing with right now, collective, they feel like they don't meet the expectations to be your person, whether it's a man or a woman. This is how they feel. And if they don't feel confident enough to be the man or the woman that you need, then the relationship is not going to go the way you know it to go, or the way you feel it could go, feel for it to go, or the way you see it going. You feel me? So, collective, your person is having low self-esteem when it comes down to being with you. Maybe you somebody, you well kept. You keep yourself together. You're not somebody that's all over the place, or you're not in everybody's face, or, you somebody that you know who you are and you know your worth. And because of that, this is making your person afraid. I'm not saying that your person is afraid of you, collective, but I'm saying that they are afraid that they may not be able to amount up to what it is that you need or whatever. So give me more on I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. Why is that here for the collective person? Why does the collective person feel like they can't meet their expectations? So we have you are a masterpiece. Collective, like I said, it say you were the best things in my life. This person, you came in this person's life and you showed them something new. This person could have came from a broken home. This person could have came from a broken heart. Whatever this is that was broken in this person's life, you mended it back together. And this person sees you as a masterpiece. And like I said, your person may have low self-esteem issues, but however you put it, this person feel like they want to be the best for you, collective. They feel like you deserve the best. They don't want to come in half-stepping. They don't want to come in not giving you what you deserve. Maybe this person seen what you've been through. Maybe you opened up to them about what you've been through, collective. This person knows that you are deserving of the best. And right now, this person is feeling like they are not deserving of you. They don't feel like they deserve you. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. And collective, you can't be with somebody like this. You can't be with somebody who's unsure of what God has brought in their life. I'm getting the energy that maybe this person, they didn't expect somebody like you to come in their life. Maybe they never had a female, or, whether you a male or a female, they never had your energy, your kind of energy before in their life before. And like I said, this is putting this person in a position where they starting to feel like they're not good enough. They don't deserve you. And collective, that don't have nothing to do with you. This person have to know what they are deserving of. This person have to know that they are deserving of somebody like you. And until they understand that, then the relationship won't go the way you want it to go. The relationship won't go the way you expect it to go. The relationship won't go the way you feel and know it should go, because this person don't have the confidence to be the person that you know they could be for you. So collective, it's like you're being in a one-sided connection. In the spirit, you and this person have a connection, but on the physical, it's one-sided. You doing everything to keep the connection together, while this person in the corner worrying about if you're going to leave, or if somebody going to take you, or, what if you don't love me tomorrow? This person that you're dealing with, collective, really have low self-esteem issues. And I'm not saying this to be funny. We all been there before, where we felt like we wasn't good enough for something, or we felt like we wasn't good enough for somebody, or, like, for instance, I'm just giving y'all an example. For instance, say you somebody that got money, right? Because I want y'all to understand. You somebody that got money, and your partner is somebody, they don't really have money the way you get it. You feel me? And, collective, you coming in this person's life with all the stuff that you got, and this person coming in your life with all the stuff that they got, but you may have more than this person, You may be a little smarter than this person. You may be more business orientated than this person. And this may be scaring this person, or messing with their self-esteem. It's okay though, collective. And even if you're not the collective, if you're the person that the collective is dealing with, it's okay to feel you're human. You heard? It's okay to be like, okay, damn, shorty got this. I got to get this together. Or, damn, shorty got that together. So, I got to get this together. It's not meant for you to feel like, damn, I'm not good enough for shorty. Or, what if shorty don't look at me the same tomorrow? Or, shorty is a baddie, anybody can have a, why is he or she choosing me? Like, it's okay for those thoughts to come, but it's not okay to get stuck in them. It's not okay to let these thoughts stop the relationship from going where it's meant to go, or stop the relationship from growing into something that it could be, because somebody is having, self-esteem issues, or somebody feel like they not good enough, And 9 out of 10, this is what happens a lot in relationship. The person you dealing with, they don't feel like they good enough for you. And that's when stuff start going wrong in the relationship. I'm serious. This person sees you as a masterpiece, but yet they not doing the things they need to do to make sure the picture stay that way. You heard? So if somebody's seeing you as a masterpiece, but they seeing themselves as something else, of course they self-esteem is going to come in and block off what could be between you guys. Give me more on you are a masterpiece. Why is that here? For how the collective person feel. This person sees you as something beautiful, collective. It say reject in the shadows, and then we have romantic night. It say firm rejection. Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. See? This person is so worried about you rejecting them, collective, that they're running you away, that they're messing up the relationship, that they're sabotaging something that could be beautiful because they are so afraid that you're going to reject them. Maybe this person had people come in their life, right? It's given like this person could have had people come in their life and it used to be good for a moment. And then maybe 3 days later, whoever this person was with, it went bad. And this don't necessarily have to be in relationships. Somebody said, what if he already did it? Wait, let me slide the thing to the side. She said, what if he already did it? Did what? You said, what if he already did it? But this person wants to have a romantic night with you. And they are afraid, collective. Maybe you and this person, y'all got in an argument. Maybe y'all stopped speaking. You put it where it resonates. But I'm getting the feeling that you and this person may not be speaking right now. Y'all may not be in contact. Y'all may not be in communication. And this person is feeling like, the reason why the relationship didn't go the way it was supposed to go is because I felt like I didn't meet the expectations, to be the person you wanted me to be for you. Or the pressure to be with you is too much. Like, I don't know if I could, come home at this time. Or I don't know if I could be a good dad. Or I don't know if I could be a good wife. Or, you put it where it resonates. So, and I'm also getting that you and this person could have got together through a romantic night. It say, these are my Romeo and Juliet cards, y'all. It say, go get thee to thy love as was decreed. I feel like you and this person could have had a lot of nights together that was good. Y'all could have had times together that y'all shared that's memorable. Maybe you think about these nights sometime when it comes to this person. But I know for sure that this person has a lot of memories of you that they think back on, and they just see you as somebody that came in their life and it made it a masterpiece. Maybe, like I said in the past, this person maybe they never felt love, or maybe they never had somebody give the energy that you gave to them. But like I said, when you came in showing this person this type of emotion, they looked at you as like a prize. And even though they seen you as a prize, collective, they started feeling insecure. And like I said, things could have went wrong in the relationship. Things could have been to the point where you feel like you don't even want to be with this person no more. Like, you just rather not be with this person no more. But I'm telling you, collective, whatever it was that messed up this connection between you and this person, it had a lot to do with this person's self-esteem issues. It had a lot to do with this person feeling like they wasn't good enough for you. It had a lot to do with this person not realizing that, maybe they didn't have a lot of money. Or, maybe they didn't come like everybody else. But collective, I feel like you was with this person, like somebody said, real genuine love. I feel like you was with this person for love. You wasn't with this person for how they looked. You wasn't with this person for what they gave you. You was with this person because you had genuine love for this person, And like I always say, I always think about the movie Moulin Rouge. I'm always going to say that. In the movie, he was like, it's always, he said, it's a gift. And I was young when I seen this. He said, it's a gift to find love, you know? It's a gift to be loved and loved in return. That's why I said a lot of people, they be jealous when they find two people, the person loved them and they love them back. And a lot of people get jealous of that. So I'm getting that maybe this person, all right, hold on. Let's dig a little deeper into this. Let's dig a little deeper. Why did this person start feeling like they wasn't good enough for the collective? Why did they start feeling like they wasn't good enough? Why did this person start feeling like the collective was going to reject them, Spirit? If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. You can donate by loving this video, sharing this video. You can also donate by sending the donation of $1.11. My Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine, and my PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. If you would like to ask a question pertaining to your relationship, you could do that as well. It's $1.11. Anyway, I said, why did this person start feeling like they wasn't good enough for the collective? And it say broken mirrors, addiction, roller coasters, toxic connection. And then we have high value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. Whether you a man or a woman, this person see you as an Empress or Emperor. And because this person had addictions, so collective, the person that you dealing with, they had addictions. This addiction could be drugs. This addiction could be liquor. This addiction could be bad thoughts. This addiction could be anything. And I'm getting at this, the addiction that really split y'all up was that this person didn't have enough self-confidence in themselves to know that they was good enough for you. So they probably got addicted to telling themselves, you know, I'm not good enough for the collective. Or the collective deserves somebody better. Or, you know, I don't look good with the collective. Or, you know, whatever these thoughts was or whatever this addiction was, this is what caused this person to start feeling like, you know, maybe I should just let the collective go. Or maybe I should just, you know, not give what I want to give to, even though I see the collective as a masterpiece, I just feel like I'm not it. This person that you was dealing with, collective, once again, they had broken mirrors with them. Give me more on broken mirrors. Look, then this person is determined to be with you, collective. Oh, I feel bad for this person. You know what it's like to really want to be with somebody, but you feel like you ain't good enough for them? I feel bad for this person. Because I'm getting the energy like this person is trying. You know? But it's something stopping them. I don't know. This is just what I'm getting, collective. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting that your person could be trying to be the person for you. But like I say, because they don't have the confidence that they could be the person for you, it's blocking the connection. It's blocking them from changing. It's blocking them from communicating. It's blocking them from opening up. It's blocking them from taking this to the next level with you. That's why I'm letting you know, collective, this has nothing to do with you. What's happening between you and your person. This has everything to do with what your person is dealing with on the inside. It's giving me dark night of the soul. Like, this person needs to go within and heal some things in order to be with you. See, collective, you could be somebody that's already healed within. So if you healed and the person you dating is not healed, the relationship not going to go right. And you could also be somebody that's loving on yourself, collective. You know, once somebody see you loving on yourself, it makes it a little bit harder for them to feel confident to get you. You know, once you love yourself, the person that you dealing with automatically know that they have to come in loving you too, because what they don't give to you, you can give to yourself. It's like I could do battle by myself. So if you're not going to come in and love me the way that I know I can love myself, you have to go. And I really feel like that's the type of timing you was on with this person. Like, you could have had love for this person, or you could care about this person. But at the end of the day, you notice that this person had some type of self-esteem issue, or, you know, they wasn't confident. And, you know, you can't make somebody be confident. You can't make somebody, you know, see that you're the person for them, or you can't make somebody see that, you know, God blessed them with a good person that they're like. You cannot make somebody, people have to see these things on their own, collective. And this could be a reason why you pulled your energy back from this person. You know? Like, you could have been calling this person a lot. Now you don't call them that much. You know, maybe in the past when y'all broke up, you was the first person to reach out. You're not reaching out no more because, collective, you are starting to notice as well that this person is having some type of self-esteem issue when it comes down to being with you. It say unemployed. This what I look. Maybe this person don't have a job. Maybe you got a job, collective. You know? But this person is feeling like they just not good enough for you. You know? Look, guilty. This person is feeling ashamed. And let me tell you, if this is a man, I'm a speak from both women and men. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. My PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. You could donate by hearting this video, sending gifts, loving, commenting, whatever. Everything ain't always about money, you heard? But this first person is feeling ashamed. They feeling ashamed because maybe they don't have a job. You know? Maybe you the one taking care of the bills and stuff right now. You know, let me tell y'all something. And like I said, you got this person blocked. But hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Look. Sometimes when we get in relationships, you get in a relationship with somebody that's doing better than you. It's okay. We all are on different journeys in our life. You know? I may be at this journey. You may be at this journey. But that don't got nothing to do with love. Once the hearts find each other, it don't matter if you're a construction worker or you're changing the garbage. The hearts have found each other. You heard? The hearts have found each other. You could be a bum on the street, and I could be a queen of the palace. But once the hearts find each other, the looks don't matter. You know? Maybe this person is looking at the physical aspects. You know? Okay, my person got this, my person got that. But I don't got this, and I don't got that. You heard? But what your person need to see, collective, is you're not looking for what your person got. You're not looking at how much money your person got. You're not looking at what clothes they got on. You're not looking at that. What you looking at when it come down to this person, collective, is they heart. Because that's what brought y'all together from the beginning. Not if they driving the fanciest cars. Not if they got all the money. That's not what attracted you to this person, collective. And that's what this person need to see. And you can't make them see this, collective. Even if y'all got the dopest, tightest bond ever. Even if you know that this person is having self-esteem issues and you wish you could help them. But you cannot, collective, and I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Been there, done that. You cannot make somebody see what's in front of them. They have to see it for themselves. Like I said, you didn't get with this person because of physically what they got. I feel like what brought you and this person together was your hearts. Your hearts is what brought y'all together. And this person needs to learn a valuable lesson of self-love. Even if my husband got $100 more than me, or even if my wife have $200 more than me, my husband and my wife still gonna love me the same. And I don't have to feel insecure because my girlfriend got $300 more than me. Or I don't have to feel insecure because, my boyfriend got $400 more than me. No. Why y'all not coming together as one? Why you not saying, baby, teach me how to do that? Teach me how to Dougie. Or whatever. Or show me how to flip my money. Show me how to do it. You get me? Show me how to be like you. You know? How do you do it? You know? And this, like I said, collective, you may not be looking at what this person got or whatever. Somebody said, I could love a homeless person. And let me tell you, you can love a homeless person. Because those the ones that be more humble than a person with a home. Why? Because they know what it feel like to be homeless. So bring your homeless ass on in here. Come on. No, I'm just saying. But, collective, your person is feeling like they not good enough for you. Because this is, at the first cards I put is, what is the collective person feeling when it comes down to them? They feel like they are not good enough for you. They feel like you are a masterpiece. They feel like you are the best thing that they ever had. You heard? This is really what they feel like. And it's nothing wrong with feeling like this. But if you have to heal what's on the inside in order to be with this person. They have to heal what's on the inside in order to be with you. Because even though this person love you, even though this person sees you as a masterpiece, even though this person see all of these things about you, they will never be able to treat you the way that you deserve because they have to heal. This person has to heal, collective. You know? And I feel like you could have met this person at a party or something. I don't know. It's giving me like a romantic night. You know, like Cinderella? Like when she went and met the prince at the you know how the story go, y'all. I'm not getting into all of that. But it is giving like a story like Cinderella lost the glass shoe and then the prince bought the glass shoe back, and you know, look at oh my gosh, y'all, look at Cinderella is the perfect example. Cinderella is the perfect example. Cinderella, they treated Cinderella like SHIT. They had her cleaning up stuff. But when the prince seen her, you heard? Let's get into that. When the prince seen her, that's who he chose. It didn't matter if she didn't have her other shoe. It didn't matter if she was cleaning out the cinders in the attic. It didn't matter. That's who he want. Because once the heart's attracted, whether he was a prince, whether she was the cleaner, they attracted. It don't matter. It didn't matter if Cinderella wasn't a princess. It didn't matter because he made her a princess. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, your person may be feeling like they not good enough for you, collective. And this is a lesson for everybody. It's not about the looks. It's not about what you got. It's not about how you got it. When it comes down to love, it's about the hearts. What the heart attracted. You heard? It's not about what's the fanciest car you drive or the nicest shoes you got on. That's not what love is about. You know? Love is not clothes. Love is not money. That's not love. You know? And like I said, collective, your person may be looking at, I don't know, maybe they see love in the wrong way, you know? Maybe they was brought up thinking that love was clothes and money and the fanciest car, but that's not love. Love comes from within. And unless you healed within, you can't give the love that you receiving in return. So, as I get off this section right here, collective, your person do feel like you're a masterpiece, but they just don't feel good enough to master the piece with you. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So now we're going to get into what is it that your partner is not saying to you. You know? What are they not saying? This is how they feel. They feel like they can't meet your expectations. But what is it that your partner is not saying to you? You know, they feel guilty. They feel like they don't got a job. They feeling like you high value. Then you not speaking to them. You feel me? You know? But now we going to get into what is it that your partner is not saying to you. You know, what are they not saying to you? You know, we already know how they feel or whatever. We know they feel like they not good enough for you. But what is it that they're not saying? Thank you, everybody, for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. My PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. You can also donate through TikTok by sending hearts, likes, whatever that stuff is they got going on there. You can also donate by just commenting. Donations don't always have to be money. It could be energy exchange. The donation is $1.11. If you haven't followed me, do so or whatever. Yeah, back to it. So now we getting into what is it that your person is not saying. What is the collective person not telling them, Spirit? What is the person? All right, and why they not telling the collective this? Why? Why they not telling the collective this? So what your person is saying is, I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking about you. And in the shadows to say, I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. This is the second time we seeing something about rejection. Your person, you know, I don't think you that type of person, collective. You know, let me tell you why I don't think you that type of person before I get into this. Because I'm mad smart, so I know how to put stuff together. First of all, it's obvious that your person must not have as much as you got collective. But you don't care because you still stayed with this person. You still decided, you know what, I'm going to be with this person or whatever or whatever or whatever. Even though I know even though I know this person not on my level or whatever, blah, 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 I feel like collective, you still gave this person a chance. You like, all right, whatever, whatever. So why is this person afraid to express how they feel to you? You never gave this person a red flag where they couldn't express how they felt to you. You already respect where this person come from. You respect the journey that they on. You respect the level that they on when it comes down to life. It may not be as far as you, it may not be as together as yours is, but, you respect that everybody is on different journeys in life. You may be on one journey and you may meet somebody that's a little bit further behind you. You heard? But I feel like collective, this didn't change the way you felt about this person. So I don't understand why this person was afraid to share anything with you. But once again, this deals with this person's self-esteem issues. You never told this person, you can't express how you feel to me. I feel like you made this person feel welcoming to expressing how they felt. You made this person feel open to expressing the things that they've been through in life. You gave this person a way to open up. You gave this person a way to release what was inside. So I don't understand why this person felt like they couldn't open up to you. Once again, I feel like this person is having self-esteem issues. And because of these self-esteem issues, this is going to block the connection. Because they are afraid to let you know, listen, I don't think I'm good enough for you. First of all, I would respect a man more if he come to me and say, I don't think I'm the right person for you. Maybe I'm just not the right. I will respect it more, if a person just come and tell me the truth. And if somebody did come to me and say that, I would say to them, if somebody came to me and be like, oh, Sunshine, I don't think I'm good enough for you. Knowing me, because I know me, I'm going to start smiling. Because I understand. I'll start saying, why you feel like that? This is me. You could be like this too, collective. I feel like you that type of person. Like if this person was to come tell you this, you would be like, somebody say I got called gay expressing my emotions. This a man? Hold on, wait. No, she was dead ass wrong for calling you gay. Okay? I love when men express how they feel. I love it. Why? Because I know it's 10 times harder for them to open up and express how they feel. So when a man expresses to you how he feel, baby, it's a celebration because they don't do that as much, They be so prideful. They be so scared, like your person. They be afraid they going to get rejected, so they don't open up. But if you find a man that open up to you, you better not go calling him gay and emotional. Don't do that. That's dead ass wrong. You heard? Somebody said, I'm sorry for that, bro. That's sad. No, that is dead ass wrong. Because men have a hard time opening up. But anyway. Like I said, I feel like if this person would have came to you and was like, I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. Even me, I would have been like, why you thinking like that? Don't think like that. You are good enough. I feel like if this person would have came to you, you could have pointed out reasons why you with them that could have made them feel confident or that could have helped them, redirect their thoughts. You come to me, you say, Sunshine, I don't think I'm good enough for you. You got this and that going on. And I would tell the person like, you are good enough for me in spirit. You may have not reached where I'm at physically, but you will reach there. And while you on your way to reaching there, I'm going to be right there with you. We on separate journeys, but at the end of the day, at the end of the night, we coming together. And that's the thing about soulmates. You and this person may be soulmates. Everybody talk about the twin flame journey, but nobody talks about soulmates. Having that soul connection. Saying, I may not have this, that, and the third, but I got love. I'm seeing in my head, I'm seeing the family, they going through hardships. I'm seeing like a war outside, and I'm seeing this is what I'm seeing in my third eye right now. I'm seeing like it's war, it's a lot of stuff going around, but because they have one another, though what's going on around them is not affecting them. Because they have love, what's going on around them is not affecting them. Not the money, not the car, not the biggest house, but because they have each other. And I feel like, you know, this person needs to understand that even though they may not have each other, even though they may not have everything you have, or they may not feel good enough, y'all have each other. You know? Y'all have each other. Through the storm, through the fire, through the water. Y'all have each other. And that's what this person needs to realize. You know? My person may have this, or I may not have that. But at the end of the day, if I don't got it, I know my person got my back. Or if my person don't got it, I know I'm going to find a way to get it to my person. Somebody said, damn, you going deep. Listen, y'all. Y'all know I like to go deep when it come down to love. Feel me? Somebody said, does my boyfriend love me? Girl, send me the Cash App. I'll answer that question for you. But I can tell you this. If you don't love yourself, you don't need to be worrying about if your boyfriend loves you. Because if he see you not loving yourself, then he damn sure ain't going to love you the way you deserve. Yeah. But anyway. Give me more, and I was afraid you would reject me if I shared my feelings. Give me more. That if you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. My PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. Today, the donation is $1.11. You can also donate by loving this video, sharing it, commenting it, sending roses, or whatever, you know. Give me more, and I was afraid you would reject me. I was afraid. So this person saying that they want to talk to you, but they scared you going to reject them. You chose someone else. I wish it could have been us. Good luck with your new person. And in the shadow we have, I wonder if you think of me too. When I see you look at something a little longer than others, I wonder if you want it, if I should get it for you, if it would make you happy. So, collective, your person is really collective. You must be a beautiful soul. You got this person in their feelings. They don't know what they want to do. For real. It say you chose someone else. Collective, this person is afraid that you're going to choose somebody over them. Because they feel like they're not good enough for you. And because they feel like they're not good enough for you, they feel like if somebody else come by, this person know you love them. They know you love them and all of this stuff. But like I said, this person got self-esteem issues. They are afraid that somebody else may come. You may meet somebody better than them and leave them. Or somebody else may come along with a nice car and more money than them, and you might leave them. This is what this person is constantly thinking about. This is what this person is constantly fearing. They don't want nobody to have you, you know? But the fear of somebody else having you is messing with their self-esteem. You heard? Collective, what's going on with your person has nothing to do with you. You just came in being you. You came in being the loving, kind, truthful, blissful person that you are. That's all you did. And because of that, you're triggering this person demons. You're triggering this person demons. You're forcing this person to change. You're forcing this person to look at things different. You may not even know you doing this. It's just to the point now where this person probably asking themselves, why don't I feel like I'm good enough for the collective? Why am I thinking about the collective choosing somebody else? This is what this person is thinking about 24/7. You being with somebody else and not picking them. But because they keep thinking about this is what's going to really happen. They're going to really manifest this into reality if they don't get their self-esteem together. Because I'm pretty sure you understand what this person is dealing with, collective. But at the end of the day got to end. If you thinking I'm going to be with somebody else, then we don't need to be together. Because I don't want you thinking that I'm with somebody else and I'm doing my best to make sure this relationship stay on track. Or I'm doing myself to make sure you feel confident enough to be happy in this relationship. You know? This person, that's what I said too, collective. The person got to have confidence that they are good enough for you. If you with somebody that don't have confidence in themselves, they not going to have confidence in the relationship. You don't got confidence in the relationship going to go south. the relationship not going to go the way you want it. And this happen a lot with people. You be in connections with people and be like, damn, we got a good chemistry. We got good chemistry. We got a good connection. But the shit just it's not going right. You know, what's stopping this relationship from going right? This person like me, I like this person. I love this person, they love me. But for some reason, it's not going right. And it's because your person has self-esteem issues. I would say childhood wounds. That's what I like to call it. Something that happened to them as a child, you know, they never really got over, and they grew up, and now it's affecting the relationships or friendships that they're trying to make. And a lot of people don't believe in that, but it's the truth. You know, if you don't heal what broke you, it's going to mess up everything that's trying to come in and save you. You feel me, collective? And that's what's really going on with this person. This person wondering if you thinking about them too. They wondering if they doing too much thinking and shit. They driving themselves insane. They actually driving you away from them. You know? I was afraid you would reject me. What the hell you in my face for if you think I'm going to reject you? If I wasn't going to be with you from the beginning, I would have never took my time to be with you. You know? If I felt like this wasn't going to work out, I would have never wasted my time. This is probably what you said to this person. Like, and even if this person didn't say this to you, because we doing what is it that your person is not telling you, you could be saying to yourself, like, I know this dude not serious. Or I know this female not serious right now. Like, you worried about the wrong thing. Your person is worried about the wrong thing, collective. She said he couldn't make good choices and he picked many over me. He picked many over me. They did this to themselves. Right. Let me tell you. When you get in a relationship with somebody and they keep picking people over you and shit like that. I've been there. You heard? You got to leave. Because not only do you have to leave for yourself, but you got to leave for the person too. But I'm leaving for myself first. But if I see that you keep putting people over me and you making me feel left out and, you know, I'm leaving. Because at the end of the day, I got to protect my sanity. I got to protect my own emotions. You know, I'm not going to allow somebody to play with me like that or because they got whatever they dealing with. Yeah, I'm going to leave, you know? And like I said, because this person is doing this, now you probably in the energy of wanting to leave this person. That's why it said block. You could have this person blocked, you know? But you're not blocking this person to be funny, or you're not blocking this person to hurt this person. I feel like, collective, you protecting yourself right now. Because whatever this person is dealing with is now trying to trickle over to you. You know, if you're not self-confident, that's on you. If you don't feel like you're not good enough for me, that's on you. I cannot lower my standards. I can't, you know, I'm not doing nothing. Hey, somebody said, hey, sis. I'm not, she said, I like those, I like those cards, the black and white cards, man. They, these Romeo and Juliet cards. Yeah, they Romeo and Juliet. That's what it say. Yeah, you know, and like I said, this person they so worried about you being with somebody else that's actually might happen. You heard? That actually might end up manifesting because this person has low self-esteem. And like I said, I don't feel like you was judging this person because they had low self-esteem. You know, you probably had a time in your life when you had low self-esteem, but that ain't no excuse for me to think I'm going to have to stick around and be with your ass. Give me more on you chose somebody else. Why stay here for the collective? Oh, look, unrequited love. Unrequited love. It say balcony, and then it say love at first sight. Twin flame, mirror souls. Land of love. It say, Oshido teach the torches to burn vibrant. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night as a rich jewel in Euphor's ear. And then we have land of love, but soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the East and Juliet's sun. So we all know about this part in Romeo and Juliet. They had to see each other that night. This could be somebody where Like I said, y'all had a soul connection. Like it was a y'all. You knew how you felt about this person. They knew how they felt about you. You know, and 9 out of 10, when you find people like that, you be like, okay, this gonna be my husband, or this gonna be my wife, or this gonna be somebody I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. But it's like when you did give this person a chance, or when you did take a leap of faith when it came down to this person, the love was unrequited. You wasn't getting what you was given, you know. It wasn't looking how it was looking when y'all was in this energy right here, meeting on the balcony. You feel me? It wasn't like that no more. And this person started noticing that the feeling and the connection started changing. And that just made whatever they was dealing with worse. Because see, now this person don't want to open up to you. They could have, like, when you got with this person, they could have been open with you. Y'all could have talked about everything. But once this person start falling in love with you, collective, they got scared. And they stopped opening up to you. And once they stopped opening up to you, collective, you started noticing that. You noticed that they stopped opening up to you. And so that made you stop opening up to them. And then this is how the relationships start going downhill. This is how relationships start messing up. Because somebody don't feel like they good enough, or somebody feel like, they egotistical. It be a lot of reasons why good connections go bad. So it's a accept the pain, fulfill your needs in other ways. This person is hurt that this connection is going the way it's going. And this person is hurt that they feel like they can't open up and tell you. Maybe they want to come back and say, collective, I want us to be together. Or maybe they want to come back and say, collective, I want to work on this, or I'm going to work on myself. Or, can you tell me what it is I need to work on? Or they want to come back and say this to you, collective, but for some reason, they not saying it, They not saying it. And maybe it's because they think you got somebody else. But collective, I feel like you love this person. I feel like you would go through thick and thin with this person. But I also feel like, collective, you love yourself too much to allow somebody else, childhood wounds or low self-esteem issues to trickle over to you. Because if you don't set boundaries, or if you don't, speak up for yourself, what this person is dealing with will trickle down to you. Next thing you know, you're not going to be opening up. You're not going to be doing this. Stuff not going to be going right in your life. She said, I'm in love with him. He blocked me. She said, I do love me a lot, my sister. Yeah, she said, I'm in love with him. I know what that feel like. I love you, but I love myself more, I love you. I want to be with you, but I love myself more. Like, I love you. I see you love me too, but I love myself more. Like, it's a lot, ladies. I know. But at the end of the day, y'all, the day gotta end. The day gotta end, and yeah, you love me and I love you, but on the physical, it ain't connected, Spiritually, I love you, you love me. Physically, your actions is not showing me what I see, or what I feel, or your actions is not matching up to what you're saying, and so this person did see you as somebody like love at first sight. They do see you as somebody that they have a soul connection with. But this person could see and feel all they want. If they don't choose to change themselves, they ain't gonna never get the opportunity that they seek with you. And like I said, because you are aware of this collective, you are aware that you love this person, you are aware that this person has some things they need to heal, it makes it even more easier for you to, set boundaries. Somebody said, you're very gifted. I feel you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. But yeah, so this person right now, they scared you gonna reject them. You probably not even thinking like that, collective. This whatever voices or whatever this is, this person need to let that shit go. You heard? They need to let it go. Because I don't even really feel like you on that type of time, collective. I just feel like, nobody got time to play games. Give me more and I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. So, you may be wondering why this person ain't reach out to you, why they ain't say nothing yet. That's because this person is doing everything in their willpower to forget you. They doing everything in their willpower to forget you. They probably doing drugs, drinking, working. This is what people do when they don't want to feel. They try to find everything to avoid feeling. And feeling is actually how you learn. You can't run away from what you feeling. Trying to run away from what you feeling only catches up with you later. And it's going to show up in another way. Give me more and I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. My PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. The donation is $1.11. If you would like to ask a question, you can ask a question for $1.11 as well. You can also donate by this channel by sharing, loving, sending roses, whatever it is you need. Go on ahead and do what you need to do to donate to the channel. Give me more and I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking about you. It's a masquerade ball, and it says wooling. And in the shadows, again, we got reject. Reject. It's a night of passion, embracing a whole new destiny. So this person could be going out partying, doing all drinking, all types of stuff to avoid thinking about you. That's not going to help. That's going to make it worse because after you... Who was that? They said, we drink until the pain over. I think that was Kanye West. He said, we drink to take the pain away. But what happens once the drinking and all of that stuff wear off? Them same emotions and feelings going to be right there. So you're going to be a drunk? You're going to try to drink what you feel away? You're not going to go try to heal? This person could be doing a lot of different things to get you out their mind. It says seek, search, encounter, chase. What ladies that which date enrich the hand of a young knight. So, once again, it say wooing. You know what it's like to woo somebody. You try to manipulate them, get in their ear, get them to change their mind. Maybe this person was somebody that wooed women a lot, but they couldn't woo you, collective. It say my friend, people don't want to heal because it's hard to heal because you got emotions that you, right? People trying to avoid their emotions and stuff like that. Oh, this person could, you know what I'm getting to? This person could be trying to find your energy in other people as well. Wooing them. But like I said, they could do all day. This ain't helping. This is not going to help you come back to them, collective. Them trying to hang out, them trying to woo, doing all of this stuff is not going to get you to come back to them. This person has to go heal. This person has to go heal. And I'm getting at if this person don't go heal, they're going to be stuck feeling this way for the rest of their life because you, collective, you know your worth and you know what you deserve. And I'm getting the feeling that, yeah, you may love this person, but it's not enough for you to stop what you're doing in your life and get off to try to teach them how to have self-esteem. I don't feel like that this is something that you feel like you have to do. You worked on yourself. You did what you had to do to face your childhood wounds and to become more confident in yourself. You don't have time to be trying to get somebody to become more confident in themselves. This is something that this person has to do on their own. Collective, I'm telling you, don't go trying to help somebody build their confidence up and all of that stuff. They have to do this on their own. Then when you go build a man confidence up or a woman confidence up, they go ahead and go be with somebody else with the same confidence and energy that you help build them up with. And then at the end of the day, you be tight. You be like, damn, I taught so-and-so and so how to do that. Or I told so-and-so and so how to... I had this happen to me before. My ex, I was like, yeah, you need to go get a job. Yeah, you need to do this. Yeah, why we don't go on vacation? This is stuff... And when we broke up, he did everything that I asked him to do with me, with the next person. And then the next person that he did that with, she treated his ass like shit. She used him for his money. She was cheating on him. She treated him like dookie. That's because he went with the energy that I gave to him and tried to go give it to somebody else, not knowing that ain't everybody not like me. You took this girl on vacations. I'm just giving y'all an example. I'm just giving y'all an example so y'all can understand what I mean when I say this. You took this girl here, there, everywhere, but you didn't take me nowhere. And then come to find out that girl just used you so she could go here, there, and everywhere. It wasn't for love. It was so she could go here, there, and everywhere. If she used you. But the person that wanted to actually spend those intimate moments with you, you tried to go give it to another person who didn't look at those moments as intimate moments, but more as, I'm using this person, or I'm going to take advantage of this person is giving, or y'all know what I mean. So, like I said, this person is trying to distract themselves by maybe talking to other people or going out, but at the end of the day, by them not speaking up on what they feel, this is just only going to get worse. And I feel like if this person don't come to you and say how they feel, because time is running out. It's giving me time running out too. Because it's like, you know that this person need to grow up. This person know that they need to grow up. If you not seeing no growth, eventually you going to leave, collective. I'm not sticking around waiting for you to grow up till I grow old, gray hairs on my head and stuff. No. You feel me? Give me more on, I'm distracting myself to avoid you. Hold on, that card fell, y'all. Look, I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. Well, going out every night ain't going to fix it. Getting drunk every night ain't going to fix it. Wooing people every night ain't going to fix it. None of this stuff that your person is choosing to do is going to fix it, or it's going to bring you back. This is just making it worse. I'm being honest, y'all. But collective, I'm just letting you know, you may see your person doing this, but they not doing this for no other reason, but they trying to forget you. Look at this. My mask keep me safe. No, the hell it don't. Because all the mask is doing is showing that you have low self-esteem issues. I need to fake my feelings. Boy. Watch out. Go sit down. Go sit down. No. Right, you done knocked over the whole thing. Sorry, y'all. This boy trying to get markers and stuff out like that. Right, look. My mask keeps me safe. This person thinking they wearing a mask around you, you see straight through them. They friends might not see straight through them because what they trying to do is party it out. But you may be saying, look at this. Instead of going to heal, or instead of trying to fix whatever this is that's happening between us, you choosing to go out to a masquerade ball, or you choosing to woo. Now, we know this is Romeo and Juliet cards. The masquerade ball is like going to the club, y'all. It's not going to say going to the club because, you know, this is Romeo and Juliet. But the masquerade ball was like the club. They was going out to have a good time. You feel me? Back in the days, they used to woo females. Which, and this is another word for flirting. A flirter. Yeah. Your person is trying to do all of these things to avoid thinking about you. They thinking that this is keeping them safe, but the only thing it's doing is making it worse. It say, I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. Because this person feel like they feeling empty without you, they feeling lost without you, the best thing for them to do is go out, drink their life away, smoke their life away. Whatever it is that they choosing to avoid, whatever feelings that they feeling for you, they doing it. Not knowing that this is making it worse. This ain't helping the situation. It's making the situation worse. Or whatever. I'm distracting myself to stop thinking of you. And last but not least, what your person is not saying is that I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. So, collective, let me give you a little tip. When your partner start feeling like this, delete the pictures, hide the pictures. Whatever you need to do to get this person out your energy, you got to do it. Because when people are getting this energy right here, you could get hurt like that. You know that saying, hurt people hurt people? Yeah, this is what they mean. Because this person is hurt. They're going to start doing things to hurt you. So what you need to do, collective, it may hurt you to do this. You got to block this person. But you probably already did this. That's why this person feeling like you got them blocked and stuff. You probably already, it's time for you to block this person, collective. Don't answer no phone calls. Don't look at nothing on Facebook. It's time, you got to set boundaries now, because when somebody start feeling, I feel cold and detached from this connection, that means that my heart could get broken at any second. Or you may say something that's going to hurt my feelings. Because see, right now, you're not in your right state of mind. You feeling cold and detached. And because you feeling cold and detached, you may say something to me to make me feel cold and detached. So it's time for me to set boundaries. You know? You feeling cold and detached? Well, I'm about to show you another level of cold and detached. The cold and detached that helps me protect my heart from getting broken from people who start feeling like they can't feel emotions and stuff right now. Why is this person feeling cold and detached, spirit? But they not saying it. Once again, if you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. My PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. The donation for today is $1.11. And you can donate by sending roses, hearts, loving the video, whatever. I'm grateful. Anyway, why is this person feeling cold and detached, baby? Now they feeling cold and detached and shit. Because opposites attract. It's a lessons, not your usual type. Different spiritual beliefs. So, collective, we have love affair, secrecy, third party, hooking up STD, and then we have 1111. You could have caught this person flirting. You could have caught this person cheating. You could have caught this person doing things. And like I said, when people feel detached, they start doing shit that they wouldn't do when they are attached. So if this person feeling like they not good enough for you, you're going to catch them talking to people. If this person feeling like they can't amount up to things for you, this is why people cheat. This is why people go. It don't got nothing to do with you, collective. It got everything to do with the fact this person don't feel good enough for you. So you might have caught this person flirting. You might have caught this person cheating. You could have caught this person doing a lot of things after they know that y'all supposed to be together. They know you the person for them. You know you the person for them. But because they don't feel good enough for you, they put you in third-party situations. Third parties don't always have to be cheating. It could be them putting people over you. Or putting someone's over you. Or a third party coming and messing with your relationship. You know? Give me more on love affair. I don't like third parties in relationships. I'm dead ass serious. Because third parties, they are sent in by the devil. There's no other person sending a third party, and God don't do stuff like that. A third party is a temptation. And it's always going to be temptations when it comes down to relationships. Nobody is going to go through a relationship without a temptation coming by to try to stop you or block what it is that God done brought in for you. And God and the devil probably sitting at the table together, and God probably telling the devil, yeah, send that temptation, and I bet you they're not going to take it. And then the devil could be telling God, yeah, send that temptation, and I bet you they're going to fall for the bait. You heard? I feel like a temptation could have been sent in towards your person, and they could have fell for the bait. You feel me? And the reason why they fell for the bait is because they got low self-esteem issues. And because they got low self-esteem issues, it's causing them to feel detached from the relationship that y'all got. Look, I'm sorry for the way I behaved at the end of our relationship. I know I hurt you. I wanted to be better. One thing about it, the cards don't lie. You could have caught this person talking to somebody. This could have caused y'all to stop speaking. I don't know. You put it where it resonate, collective. But whatever this was that happened between you and this person that caused this breakup or this separation, they want you to know they sorry. It say, I'm no longer waiting for you. You're not the same person anymore. I miss the old you. I wished I cherished those moments when it was just us. I feel like, too, collective, this person knows that you may be moving on to someone else, or you may be open to, getting another relationship or starting something new. And this person is in regret because they feel like if they just would have treated you the way that you wanted to be treated, or if they just would have opened up and, expressed how they felt to you, none of this would be happening. None of this would be going on. Give me more on I'm no longer waiting for you. You could have told this person, like, yo, I'm good. Like, if you ain't getting it together now, when you gonna get it together? When I'm old and gray? Like, give me more and I'm no longer waiting for you. I feel like, collective, you done with this person. You could have been dealing with this person for a while. You could have been putting up with stuff for a while, but it's just like, how much putting up with stuff I'm gonna put up with? Look, the Queen of Cups. A choice is based on sincere feelings, imagination, dream, empathy. The Queen of Cups is somebody that's loving. They caring. They care about your emotions. You could have been like this with this person. Nurturing. You was very nurturing to this person. But... And you could have been stuck on whether you wanted to continue to be nurturing to this person. You could have felt bad for this person. Because we got the Two of Swords in reverse. It's all about, seeing the truth about something. Not being stuck. You could have had a hard time making a decision whether you wanted to walk away or take action or find enthusiasm in walking away from this person. When you got a soul connection with somebody, it's hard to walk away. But because this person became detached from the connection, it was more easier for you to become detached as well. And like I said in the past, look, it say, I know that we crossed the line. No, they need to know that they crossed the line with you. This person crossed the line with you, with whatever happened. And the reason why this happened, look, the Emperor, excuse me, y'all. This could have been somebody you looked at as a husband, or could have been a husband in your life. Somebody that you wanted to build the future with. Somebody that you could have trusted to lead, But this person didn't come in with that. They came in wearing a mask like they was an emperor or empress. But when you really got to know this person, it wasn't that. Like I said, this person, spiritually, y'all had a connection. But physically, this person wasn't making the changes that they needed to make for this relationship to work out. In other words, they didn't choose to grow up. Okay, you may have got abandoned when you was a kid, or okay, you may not have received the nurturing love that you needed to receive as a kid. But what you going to do when God bring that nurturing energy back in your life again? Are you going to sabotage it? Are you going to look at the things you need to change about yourself in order to multiply this? Like, I'm hearing that scripture when they be like, I prayed for something and God gave it to me, and now I'm praying that God give me the wisdom and the knowledge to multiply it. Like, I feel like this person could have prayed for somebody like you. They could have asked God for somebody like you. And then when you came into this person's life, it's like they got scared and fumbled the bag. You feel me? It's like they allowed their overthinking or their anxiety or whatever it is to like push you away, And it caused them to start doing things that made you want to leave too as well. So yeah, let's get the overall energy for this connection, and then I'm gonna get y'all a closing card. So we're gonna go ahead and close this reading now or whatever. But what's happening right now in your connection, collective, has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with your person. Don't be beating yourself up. And don't be saying, oh, I should have never dated them. Why did I give them a chance? Why did I stick around so long? No, those not the things you need to be saying to yourself right now. Because it wasn't you. I'm letting y'all know. It was your person. What's the overall energy for the collective in a person right now, Spirit? Let me use these cards right here. What's the overall energy right now for the collective in a person? What's the overall energy, Spirit? So we got trusted ties, and then we got achievable insight. So it's a build, rapper, believe in mutual respect and respond with understanding. So I feel like, collective, if you and this person was to try to get back together, or if you guys were trying to work things out, or even just find closure to the situation, Spirit is saying respond with understanding. Okay, because you can't act like you don't know what this person is dealing with, collective. I just told y'all everything. You know? But just because you understand this person don't mean you have to let your boundaries down. Okay, I understand that you got scared to love me, or I understand that you felt like you wasn't good enough. I understand those things, you heard? But I'm not going to allow you to treat me a certain way because of what you feeling on the inside. So with trusted ties here, it's like, you know what your person is dealing with. You know, they may not know all the way what you're dealing with, but because you have a little knowledge on what they're dealing with, it's more easier for you to approach this situation, collective. You know, you don't have to approach it on no hostility or no drama. You know what's going on because I just told you what's going on. Even if this person don't come to you physically and let you know, look, this is what I'm dealing with. And then we have achievable insight. Say, embrace practical steps towards clarity, bringing your goals within reach. So in the past, maybe you didn't have clarity on why this person was acting like that. You maybe didn't have clarity on why the relationship wasn't working out the way it should have been working out. You know, you didn't have the clarity that you needed to move forward from this situation. But I feel like now, after this reading, collective, you have the clarity you need to make whatever decision you need to make when it comes down to this person. Are you going to stay with this person? Are you going to, you know, address this person on this? You know, whatever it is that you choose to do with this information that I just gave to you, collective, that's on you. But what you are not going to do is be sad. What you are not going to do is be depressed. What you are not going to do is be stuck in your head. Because at the end of the day, Earth Angel Sunshine going to bring you what it is that you need to know when it comes down to relationships. Because I remember it was times I didn't have nobody I could trust. I didn't have nobody I could ask but God. You heard? And it's always good to have somebody that you could open up with and express how you feel when it comes down to your relationship without them looking at you sideways or feeling like they hating on you or they mad because they ain't got what you got, you know? So I understand, collective. Even if you choose to take this person back, you heard? You still have to let this person know, listen, whatever self-esteem issues that you're dealing with, you have to get that together, you know? Because if you don't, then it's going to mess up the relationship. The relationship is not going to go the way it could go because it's one-sided, you know? I'm ready to take a leap, but you scared to take a leap because you think I'm going to leave you. No, I'm going to end up leaving because I ain't got time for that. Give me more on achievable insights, Spirit. Give me more. One more. Look, abundance. Overflow of blessings. Regret. Soul family. This person is in regret, collective. You could be in regret too. You know, like, damn, I gave my time to this person. I gave all these years to this person. This person still not getting it together. Is it me? This what a lot of females start saying. Is it me? Am I the reason? No, it's not you, collective. Whether you a man or a woman. It ain't you. It's them. They don't realize how blessed they are to even have somebody like you in their life. And if they didn't in the past, they definitely know now. Because this person is in regret. Because you are somebody that uplifted them. You poured into them. You pushed them. You know, you didn't ask for much from this person. But because this person didn't have the confidence in being the person that you needed, it kind of like came in between the connection. You know, give me more on trusted ties. Give me more trusted ties. Forgiveness. Look, this person is in regret. It's a guilt, wants to speak their heart, compassion, emotional confession. And then we got moon, intuition, what's hidden. Maybe this person didn't express to you, like I said, we've been saying this since I started this. This person, because they got afraid that you was going to leave, they started to close off to you. When they started closing off to you, collective, you started noticing that. Once you noticed that this person was closing off on you, you began to close off as well and decided to make your exit. I don't think you really said too much to this person. You just observed how they was moving with you, and you decided that, you know what, it's time for me to make my exit with this person, because I'm seeing that this person have self-esteem issues, or whatever this person is dealing with is becoming a problem in the connection. It's blocking the connection. What the hell, Tony? Holding me for? Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this real fast. No, they got away. I'm not answering no calls right now. I'm almost done. So, yeah, like, this person just very apologetic to you because they didn't open up. They didn't really tell you what they was feeling. Maybe they feel like they should have told you that they was feeling, a little low self-esteem when it came down to you. It's a lot this person was dealing with. But now they want forgiveness. They wishing that they never hear how they felt from you. They wishing that they just would have opened up. If they would have opened up, none of this would have happened. And yeah. So let me get y'all a closing card. Truly hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I love going live about love and stuff. Because like I said, I'm somebody that I've been through a lot when it comes down to love. And it's really hard to find people you could trust and get advice from. So I hope whoever this needed to help, it help you. And help you make whatever decision you need to make when it comes down to this person that you're dealing with. Your person is dealing with self-esteem issues, We all dealt with self-esteem issues before. I'm not even going to act like I ain't. We been there. It's just when people go through stuff, it just be more like been there, done that type. Like, I've been there, done that. Like, it's like I done learned from that already. I could teach you. You feel me? Type of thing. Oh, thank you. Somebody said you're amazing. Thank you so much. I love when people tell me stuff like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let me get y'all a closing card. This closing card is for you, collective. This ain't for nobody else but you, collective. And like I said, just at the end of the day, you ain't gotta downplay yourself for nobody. If this person feel like, you doing better than them, if they need to understand you wasn't with them for that. Looking better, and you really cared about this person. That's what I get. That you cared about this person, and this person just, they need Jesus. Anyway, let me get y'all a closing card. Can I get a closing card for the collective spirit? Closing card. Oh, that's bad cards. So we got practice radical acceptance, collective. Just be you, I shouldn't have to change who I am to make you feel better, or I shouldn't have to change who I am for this relationship to go a certain way. I came in as this person. Somebody said, hey, sis, reading resonates with me. It's so crystal clear. You welcome, boo. You welcome. You have to accept yourself for who you are, collective. It say inhale the future, exhale the past. Inhale the future. Okay, something better got to be coming for me after going through this with you. So I'm just going to release it. I'm going to release you. I'm going to release the memories. I'm doing everything I got to do to keep me focused right now, And collective, that's what spirit is saying. Like, when it comes down to this situation, inhale the future, exhale the past, and look forward, not back. Look forward, not back, collective. What happened already happened. I'm looking forward, you know? Yeah, I gave you love. Yeah, I know you love me back. But, you know, it just didn't work out the way I thought it would work out. It say tame the shit show by finding calm in the chaos. One word, meditate. So Spirit saying while you going through this with your person, meditate. Find the calm in the chaos. Find the lesson in the chaos. Find what you could do to change the way you behaved in the chaos. Chaos brings change. That's what people need to understand. And it say, take off the shit-colored glasses. Find your new normal. No more illusions, collective. You know? No more illusions. You can't just tell me you love me. No, you got to show me. And it say no one is you, and that's your superpower. If this person thought they was going to find another you, they must have lost their goddamn mind. They know they not going to find another you, collective. This why they in regret. And it say trust yourself. And last but not least, actually, you can. Maybe you thought you couldn't walk away from this person. Maybe you thought you couldn't break this soul tie. But you thought wrong. It say, said the girl as she walked away and never looked back. So I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. And y'all know I'm very grateful for the love. And y'all know I'm very grateful for the love. For the love.